Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How are you today? It's pretty cold in Delhi NCR now. I don't know where you're watching this video from. The temperatures are dipping. So, well, today's topic, it's about apartment versus builder floors, or you can say independent houses, plots, what to buy. I am particularly talking about Dwarka Expressway. I am talking about sectors between 114 and 102 or 99 for that matter. So lately we have seen the plot prices soaring high in these sectors. There are three major gated community projects between these sectors, residential plots. One is Experian Westerlies in sector 108. The other one is BPTPM Storia in sector 102, and the third one is Uppal's G99. So first I'll give you a heads up of the going prices in these projects, gated projects. In Experian, the prices of plots are varying between 1.30 lakhs, 1,30,000 per square yard and upwards. Sizes are minimum 215 square yards. Then in BPTPM Storia, the prices are 2,10,000 per square yard. The minimum size is 180 square yards. And G99 again is approximately 2 lakhs per square yard. The sizes again are around 250 square yards onwards. So that's that. And if we talk about low-rise floors, the prices vary. In Experian Westerly sector 108, the low-rise floors are costing less than comparatively than BPTPM Storia and G99 for obvious reasons, because of the prices that I just told. Now coming to the main topic, which is better? Plot is better, an independent house is better, or an apartment is better? See, most of the people investing in this part of the world are from locations of Delhi NCR. Most of us who are in their 40s, 50s, 60s who are investing have grown up in Delhi NCR, living in low-rise houses, be it their ancestral house or be it a apartment, because DD also used to make ground plus 4 earlier in Delhi. So was the case with Huda, and most of the people are much more comfortable in a way to say that to stay in a builder floor. They are acclimatized to it actually, not very comfortable I would say, but they're acclimatized, right? So let's say if I want to go ahead and buy something on Dwarka Expressway, should I go for an apartment or should I go for a builder floor? That is the question that many people are struggling with. So I'm trying to just give an insight on this and maybe ease out the confusion, and this might help you make a decision. So we'll talk about the pros and cons. What are the pros of buying an apartment, and what are the pros of buying a low-rise floor? So if you compare, in an apartment, there are more facilities, more amenities as compared to a project builder floor, because builder floor projects are like 110 acres, 100 acres, like that. And for such big projects, maintaining them is not an easy task. And we have seen some examples throughout Gurgaon and other places which have, taken a lot of work to make them easily maintainable, to maintain them basically. I don't know even maintainable is a word or not. Anyway, so if you talk about apartments, the pros are that you get electricity, power backup, 24/7 water supply, club facilities, and also gated security, which is very tight in apartments, very serious about their job. And also there's a small close-knit community kind of a feeling. and you get parkings in the basements, which are mostly surplus parkings on Brokkerr Expressway. So parking is never a challenge, and water supply is never a challenge. So if we compare this with the apartments with the low-rise floors, builder floors, independent floors, then the amenities, water supply is there, yes. Electricity power backup is there, but only for the common area, for the lightings of the common area. You have to install your own genset or something like that to have a solution for a power backup in case of power failures. And then that has to be divided equally with all the 4 floor residents of the particular unit, and it's not very common. It's not very uncommon to see people having a difference of opinion over things like these petty expenses of cleanliness and all these things, having a common maid and having a common genset, and then things like that. Second thing is the parking. If you are talking about builder floors and you're buying just 1 floor out of the 4 floors, then car parking can be an issue because the roads that are outside the units are smaller and there's technically no dedicated parking. So everybody nowadays has 2 cars or 3 cars minimum in their family, so it becomes kind of a hassle as compared to apartments. So these are the cons of the low-rise floors. Now what are the pros of, and also the club? So there will be technically 1 club for 110 acres of residence, which is not going to suffice, and also the club membership, the club ownership, club membership is exclusive to the person who has the right on the plot, the person who buys the plot. So basically what I'm trying to convey is that if there are 4 individual floors that are sold on a plot, then only 1 out of those 4 will have the lifetime rights of the club membership, and the other 3 will have to go ahead and pay something to the builder separately, and get a club membership for their family. This is a fact that generally people in my trade would not tell you about when you're finalizing a property in floors. Whereas in apartments, it's all boxed up, it's all box price, everything is included. The parkings are included, the club membership is included, and everything. Right. So what are the pros of living in a low-rise floor, builder floor? Pros are that you get a bigger house comparatively as compared to the apartment. The loading is less because it's a low-rise construction. Loading is less than the apartments. And yes, if you want to have a house kind of a feeling, not an apartmenty kind of a feeling, you are scared of heights, you have a vertigo, then definitely you can go for the builder floors. But yes, if you're trying to invest in builder floors at this point of time, then I don't think that it's going to be a very lucrative thing to do as compared to apartments, because there are very particular type of people who like builder floors. Most of the people nowadays are opting for apartments for the reasons I stated before, and there are very less takers of builder floors. But yes, if you want to live, spend good 5-10 years, 10-15 years over there on that property, then yes, you can consider builder floors. If you are comfortable with haggling over parkings, and you're comfortable with haggling over water supply or things like that, or shared maid expenses, or shared cleanliness expenses, or things like that, and of course the genset. So you have to decide very carefully before going for an option. Just for the sake of having a bigger house and ending up buying a builder floor would not be the right decision, I would say. Right. So on that note, I think you should think about it, and on that note I'll say bye, because the video is already too long. And if you have any questions, you have any inquiries, you still want to go for any builder floors or anything, I have very good choices available. You can DM me on my Insta, or you can also go ahead and just write a comment below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible on that. And if you want to buy an apartment, then also I can assist you the same. Right guys, take care. Bye for now. Bye.